Okay, so we're gonna watch this here. You can see that on the HEAR, I'm watching this. Oh, it's really right. It doesn't really want to go though. There's the volume's not coming into it though. There is 10,000 offered at 699, and only a couple thousand bid at 697. It doesn't really have the volume that I'm looking for. The impetus to punch this thing through. So not doing anything with it at the moment, but I might just take half my position in here. Just in case it goes, I'm going to be on board. There's the pop on here through the 699. I missed it. I was just seconds late on pushing my hotkeys. This is my disappointing trade for the day. Stopped out early, but now here it goes. You can see this was where the area I was looking to get long at 699. I just missed it by a fraction of a second. And the stock now is 709. So my targets were scalp trade 715 to a quarter, because you can see when these break through the whole dollar, you can usually expect a 15 cent to 25 cent pop. And so far we've got 8 cents. So it's a start, and there is some volume came into it. You can see here the volume came in on the pop out. This might give us an opportunity if this pulls back to 7. We might be able to re-enter. We might be able to enter into this trade and go with it. But you can see that the selling is not heavy. It's it could be a hidden seller at 709, but at 708, a couple thousand bid. But this is the same order. That's the same one, so that's not there. Now 710. There was only, there was a hidden seller there, but he only had a couple thousand. And then now somebody's come back and whacked it 704 to 705. We'll see if this is a natural breakout or just a head fake on HEAR. From a long-term perspective, I think it's a strong chart. I mean, this is a great swing trade, this chart. When it broke out above this 580 level, that was the entry on it, and now it's traded up as high as 7. This is where we were talking about it back last week. On this stock breaking over 580 with a view of it trading up to 750, well, 7 and 750. You could almost make that. But it is a strong uptrending chart. There's lots of power in this chart. You can see the 15 EMA is moving up and the 5 EMA holding good support for the stock. Roger, on my hotkeys, I have a 2 cent slippage on the buy side and 5 cent slippage on the sell side. But that's different than, that's not really your I mean, it's different what I would call your limits. If I'm going to put in a stop loss, I usually put that in 10 cent below. But if I use hotkeys to get out, I could have as much more of a 5 cent slippage in that. But I normally, on my buy side, I have a 2 cents slippage on the buy side. So on this trade on here, I had a 6.99 order, which would have gave me 7.01, but I missed it. And it popped up. So let's see if this can hold or trade above the 7.11 now. 7.08 to 7.11. Sort of double top there at 7.10. Let's see if it hits my 15-cent and 25-cent scalp targets on the break through the whole dollar. Yeah, you don't, Roger. I think that's maybe. I mean, you can trade conservatively. There's no doubt about it. And if it's not fitting your pattern, then for sure. But for me, this is, it's moving up. You can see that the 15 EMA is turned up nicely. The 5 is moving apart and moving up at the same time. It now moved above the 710 and traded to my first price target of 715 while it's traded 714. There it goes, traded now 721. If I was long, I'd be looking to sell a quarter of my position in this area here, because it hits my scalp target of 715 and 7.25. Traded high 723. I'd be a seller of a quarter of my position in here on HEAR. And I would move my stop loss up now to under 710. If I was long at 7, my new stop loss for HEAR is under 710. There is some sellers at 725. It shows 35,000 on the offer at 725. Bid 1717. So there they go. They ate through that offer like it was hot knife through butter. So now trading up to 732. I'd move my stop up now. I'd be under 715 would be my new stop loss on HEAR, under 715. I'm now looking for a chart trade to 750. That was my original target, the 750 target. Stock 732. I'll be looking to sell. If I was long, I would be looking to sell another quarter of my position in the 745 to 750 range. I'd be looking to sell a quarter of my HEAR in this area, 745 to 750 area. It is tags my second or my day trade target of 7.5, and has a little bit of a pop in there. So if you're long the stock, sell a little bit more in this area over 740. My new stop on this will be under 7.25. Yeah, I'd be all out of my. I'd be looking to sell in here at 7.25. If it under 7.25, I'd be looking to sell. There is a big offer here. You can see that at 731, there's 22,000, 23,000 offered there. And on the bid at 725, there's only 3,300. So right in here, I'd be looking to, if it trades below 7.25, I'd be exiting my position. There's a big seller there, 23,000 at 731. You can see it had this spike up, double topped, and now coming back down. So that's, and look at the volume, the red candle volume on that. So, but as far as the chart goes, you can see the 15 EMA still moving up, the 5 starting to roll over in here. This may give us another entry opportunity. You can always, get back into it if it trades back down to the back down towards 7. Yeah. Okay, Armin, thanks very much. So I'm going to stop recording this now, but because it is exactly what Ironman said. So we had I was saying with this break, and I was saying it back in here, if this breaks the 698, look to go long, scalp it to 715 to a quarter, which we got. And I said with my day trade target of 750, and it hits 749. So, within spitting distance of my target. So that, a great trade for us there in a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 minutes, 50-cent move in 10 minutes. So there you go, live in the Turbo Trading Room, recording.